beautiful day here in Wagstaffe in the southernmost tip of New South Wales Central Coast. Today's home is a play on a simple Australian barn with a rustic yet polished interior. My name is Lucy, I'm from Hunting for George, and it's time to let us in. Welcome to the Wagstaffe House. You'll notice in this entry point the recycled brick and also the blackbutt that was on the exterior continues throughout this home. And I mean, let me first preface this home tour by saying I am absolutely excited by this home. So my excitement level is mega at this moment. The timber, that elevated ceiling, these trusses, that blackbutt is just sensational. The feeling in here is so warm and so earthy, it really is something else. I really like that feeling from when you enter downstairs. It's a smaller, more enclosed space, and then you come up and just celebrate this view. It's so open, yet Kurt, the architect from Buck and Simple, was saying it is pretty much a modest layout. It's not too over the top in terms of scale, but it's all just about maximizing these windows, the view, and the height of that ceiling. I mean, that's just something else. So the homeowners were actually downsizing, but they did say that they needed clever storage in order to house a lot of their things and their photos. So I like this clever timber unit, again with the blackbutt. It is concealing the TV behind there. And the cabinetry is very seamless throughout this home. So that's a bit of a theme we're going to experience. The kitchen island, absolute hero with this solid timber piece, beautifully made, very strong and heavy in this space. Phenomenal view. But I like the way it's paired back with this white cabinetry. It has this vertical panel detail, which actually ties into the detailing on the walls as well. Stainless steel here, it's just a nice finish. It's very practical. And these handles are just beautiful. You've got this aged tumbled brass and that timber detail for our integrated fridge. But the kitchen actually flows through further into more of a butler's pantry. A great use of space. A lot of appliances tucked away here. Also, good pantry. I mean, I already feel at home in this place, so why not? I'm gonna help myself to an almond or two. You go check out the other room. So this one's for the kids, and to be honest with you, as an adult, I'd be pretty excited if I was sleeping in this room. The timber bunks really are quite beautiful. There are these wonderful tapered edges here. It's very soft. It's all solid. There's exposed details and even this blackbutt paneling on that landing as well. It's just so intricate. There's a lot of detail that's gone into a lot of the timber work throughout this home. You're also going to start to see a lot of beautiful artwork. I'm absolutely obsessed with the artwork in this home as well. All right, guys, let's open up some more. Come on outside, because it really is quite special. The sun has really come out as well. So we've got this recycled brick again on this floor. It just feels so rustic and earthy out here. Thanks as well to this fireplace. These stones were actually on the property originally. They used to be the foundations of an old cabin built back in sort of the early 1900s. So they were cleaned up, recut, and the stonemason put this together. Such a hero piece and really good use of what was already on site, and I love that reuse of those materials. Great detailing as well with the eaves, timber detailing throughout. It has a really nice sense of privacy. The houses are built up on top of each other here, but this home is very secluded. So this is the main bathroom, and it's got this nice earthy terrazzo on the floor. It still feels rustic. It's got these elements with this tumbled brass that feel really worn, but it does have an elevated feeling to it here as well. It's a modern take on that rustic vibe that's going on in the living room. And this is the guest bedroom as well. Again, it's not an overly huge size, but it does feel quite generous. I do like these exposed beams. I like the white. It's very calming. It's just very peaceful throughout this home. So you'll notice that the floor transitions here. So we have this polished concrete, which again then turns into this exposed brick. So that's running through from that outdoor deck area into this hallway. So this actually signifies the private wing of the home. You've also got some great cross ventilation here as well. A cheeky laundry is tucked away there, which takes us through the back. But first, we've got to go. Master bedroom time. I really like the way you enter there. You don't go straight into the bedroom, but you have that moment with the timber. You also have that beautiful artwork greeting you, and it is so incredibly private. The view is sensational, and again, those doors open completely up so you can walk outside and enjoy that view even more. Behind, plenty of storage. A great use of space again. Many barn doors in this home, and they always reveal something quite beautiful. And this one is no different. This is something else. I love this piece. This mirror has such a nautical feeling to it. Beautiful texture within that material. Again, you've got the repetition of the terrazzo on the floor, very warm and earthy, with a touch of this marble detail. But it is all about this view. You've got a small deck here. It's very private. There's timber paneling so that you don't see your neighbours. I also really like the generosity of the shower and the bath. You know I love a bath, so I love the fact that they've dedicated space for both of those. All right, there's a lot more to take a closer look at. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll meet you on the couch. Home is relatively modest in comparison to its size. So that meant that the architect was able to manipulate the position and the layout of the building itself. The exterior is quite contemporary, yet it's also very humble. And I think that's through the material choices, the use of that recycled brick, also the recycled blackbutt timber with the steel. It feels as if it's been here forever. So whilst it is a new build, those materials really do help it feel connected to the land. As well as that, the landscaping, the way that that wraps the building, the rambling steps, the Australian natives, and those aged steel retaining walls. There's structure to it, but there's also a fluidity which is very much reflective of this environment. The owners really did love the connection to nature, and so because this house was on a sloped site, the house was elevated. So that created a need for the extension of this ground level. So that brought about the design of this outdoor area. And the reason for using that recycled brick was to bring in more of a grounded, solid feeling to that floor, and also to take a lot of that warmth from the sun as well. It has quite a private feeling out there, which surprises me actually, because it is quite open. When I look around, I can see other homes, but when you are in that space and throughout all of the spaces of this home, privacy really has been considered, so you can enjoy those moments outside without feeling like there are people on top of you. I love the consistency of materials throughout this home, and especially the use of blackbutt timber, not just on these grand pitch ceilings and also on the walls, but that blackbutt timber has been used throughout the cabinetry, the kitchen island, and also those special bunk beds. It's really all about craftsmanship in this home. There really has been a lot of time and detail placed on those materials through the timber, through the stone, bringing in a lot of skill and experience to make this home feel really solid and really permanent. Now, I did mention that the homeowners were downsizing, so this home is predominantly for two. However, they did need to accommodate for visiting family and friends, so that then leads into those two other bedrooms. We saw that bunk bed at the rear of this property, and also that guest bedroom as well, and that main bathroom. So this home is quite generous when it needs to accommodate more, but it does very much feel like this is a special home for two. The inclusion of those rooms doesn't feel like it's in a separate part of the house at all. It's all very much integrated, but what actually happens is that the homeowners get to enjoy their own wing. So the story continues as you move through that passageway, which has an outdoor sensibility to it because of that brick flooring that carries on from the outside through and into that laundry area as well. You feel as if you're transitioning into a different space, which you absolutely are. And the way that it presents itself and it unravels through the warmth of that timber, through that soft, beautiful artwork, and the way it wraps around to the bedroom that enjoys the view, it's just so peaceful. It's so calm in there. And it really is a special moment. Both the master bathroom and the main bathroom are very consistent in terms of their treatment, the warm terrazzo tiles on the floor, the age-tumbled brass hardware. There's also just a really classic, simple white tile to kind of pull back a little bit and just celebrate some of those key elements within the room. Well-considered placement of the bathroom within that master, that it has been set back from the bedroom. It does have a level of privacy. There's timber paneling to protect you from the view of the neighbours, so you really do get this cocoon-like feeling and enjoying that view when you're in the shower or the bath, or even just brushing your teeth would just be magnificent. Everywhere you go in this home is just filled with experiences. It's filled with moments. It's filled with the energy, but also the peacefulness of this incredible location. Thanks for watching, guys. Are you obsessed with this home as much as I am? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe. We've got plenty more home tours coming your way. Cheers.